All right, T, for my that shit dope for this week, dog.
Mhm.
I got to go with a classic. I got to go with something that's near and dear to my heart. I got to go with what I feel is the greatest film comedy of all time. America, you might feel different, cause to each his own. When it comes to art, people have their taste, but I stand by this one. Coming to America is the greatest film comedy of all time. Y'all young boys out there, y'all ain't seen this. And I'm talking about put your damn phone down. Put that shit down. Tell that girl you'll talk to her later. Watch the shit. Watch it. The shit got so many little intricate things that you can goddamn from start to finish. This shit got quotables. It got legendary scenes from top to motherfucking bottom. This shit is fucking incredible. This shit. Let me tell y'all how I saw the shit for the first time. I don't think I ever told you this, T. This is how I
Okay.
saw Coming to America for the first time.
Okay.
We didn't have a VCR in my house at the time.
Okay.
Okay, we didn't have a VCR. We had a place in Canton where you can rent shit. Folks
Mm.
might remember rent to own places and shit where you can rent some. Okay,
Yeah.
so my mama rented a VCR one weekend. I don't know what for. Okay, but she rented a VCR.
Right.
My mom was a school teacher in America. All right, you might be wondering why my mama just ain't bad. My mom was a motherfucking school teacher, and she was a school teacher in the Catholic school system at the time. Y'all don't know. Private school teachers don't make no goddamn money. Public school teachers don't make no money. Private school teachers damn sure don't make no money. Okay. So boom,
Right.
that's why we had
Right.
to rent the damn VCR.
Right.
So T, we got the VCR, and it just so happened there was a tape inside of it. There was a tape inside of the VCR that we rented.
Okay.
Somebody had dubbed some movies. One damn tape had 3 movies on it.
That's right. You could go a long way with
And
that.
then and all 3 of these movies are fucking classics. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna give of that shit dope to these other 2 movies later on. Okay. But they had 3 damn movies on it.
Mhm.
The first movie on this motherfucking tape that was in this rented VCR was Coming to America.
Mhm.
The second was Harlem Nights, which is the second greatest comedic film of all time, in my opinion. Okay. And the third movie they had on there was, I think, Lethal Weapon 2. I don't even think it was 1. I think it was Lethal Weapon 2. This is a tape. I don't know
Okay.
how they got 3 of them bitches on that damn one damn tape.
It's called ingenuity.
But they forgot to take that motherfucker about that VCR. And so we when we gave that VCR back to the store,
Y'all kept the tape.
we kept that motherfucking tape. That
No
tape still at
doubt.
my mama house.
No
Okay.
doubt. No
So that was
doubt.
my first introduction
Yeah.
to Coming to America. Did I
Yeah.
have any business watching it? No, I didn't. None.
Mm.
None whatsoever.
Mhm.
Okay. But I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
was changed. My life was altered. I
Yeah.
was made better. Do you understand me, America? Listen, T, hold on, goddamn it. I don't think these folks understand.
I'm just
Because
letting you talk. Let your. I'm
because
just want
because
you to talk
because
your
see,
talk, man. Talk your talk.
these folks done seen Coming to America too, and they think no, that shit trash. Y'all tried to make all these think pieces about that shit when OGs like me were calling that shit trash because we remember this real one. No, that shit just trash, and it's okay. Eddie got his money, but Eddie right here, Eddie did his thing on this shit.
I never watched Coming to America. Coming to America. I never
Don't
watched.
waste your time, T.
I never
Don't
watched.
don't waste your motherfucking time. Don't waste your
Just
motherfucking
being
time.
real.
Okay, but this shit right here from
Mhm.
start to finish.
Oh, it's a legendary movie, man.
Okay, you just got
It's so much,
that
man.
boy woke up. That boy
Oh,
went and got bathed,
yep.
and that girl emerged from that motherfucking water.
Yep.
It said, "The royal penis is clean, Your Highness."
From there, it's on.
And that motherfucker just did a.
Yep.
Now, when I was a little boy, I caught the royal penis is clean. I caught that part. How can you not?
Right.
She
Right.
said,
Right.
boom, boom.
Right.
Okay. But as a little boy, I didn't get the little sigh. The little.
Yeah. Significance of it
See,
all.
I don't know that boy just felt something down there.
Yeah.
I don't know that
Yep.
boy just done went somewhere.
Yep.
I didn't know, okay?
Yep.
But
Yep.
as a
Yep.
grown man, I
Yep.
know what that side was about, okay?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
comedic genius, okay?
Yep. Yep.
The rose bearers. The fact that this man had to walk around.
Yeah. This is all early now. This is all early.
That boy got to walk around on petals of roses, to you.
It's all early,
And
man.
if he taking a step and them rose bearers ain't around, his dad finna get hot.
Yep.
Rose bearers, they
Yep.
got to come running and throw them goddamn roses.
Yep. Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, one of the rose bearers turned out to be Garcelle.
Garcelle Bouvard.
Yeah. Wasn't
Garcelle
she one of the
Bouvard.
goddamn rose bearers?
I think she was in there. Yeah,
Like,
I think she was a rose
Like,
bearer.
look at this shit. Like,
Yeah.
we got. She turned out to be a legend in her own right on the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah.
And we got her doing a little role like that in this fucking movie. This movie amazing.
Yeah.
When them boys went in there and they had the martial arts scene.
Yeah.
And they up there doing all that shit.
Yeah.
And that boy RC Howard
Wait, tell him.
What is it?
He say,
Your wife should only have a firm backside and big breasts like cassava melons.
And I went to go and I just the other day was trying to look up spell cassava melons because I had thought about that off the blue.
A pretty face, a firm backside, and big breasts like cassava melons.
That's right.
What is wrong with these boys? All right. You got the She's Your Queen to Be. Yeah. Our brother Ray Earl Coleman Jr.
made it go, man.
Made that shit pop right here in local sports in the state of Mississippi, America. But our brother used to be sports director at WAPT. And Friday is high school football night in America in the fall. It's a religion, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that motherfucker, Ray Earl Coleman, whenever these folks would have a homecoming, he was gonna sing that. She's your queen to be.
Sing cover off of
folks miss in that song. That song, whoever wrote this song,
Eddie. It was Eddie. I bet you it was Eddie.
He better not. T. He said, free from infection. Free from infection. Yep. To be used at your discretion. Waiting only for your.
And that hair was back the whole time.
Your queen.
Yep.
To be.
It was serious. Back serious.
Not a smile on his face.
Classic.
This shit.
It's classic, man.
America.
It's classic, man.
What is wrong with these boys?
You cannot recreate this. They should have just left it alone.
You brought through the potential wife. She turned out to be a great actress going forward. You see her in the roles.
That's a Bill Calloway.
Boom.
Vanessa
okay.
Yep.
He bring little shawty back. She ain't got nothing on her mind, but this man, she been trained to be with him. So that motherfucker tell her, bark like a dog.
Bark like a dog.
A big dog. Woof, woof, woof. Hop on one leg. He had this motherfucker.
They ready. Ready for it. Ready.
Okay.
Wasn't it though?
It wasn't it. He had to go out there and talk to his daddy, T.
Yep.
And his daddy ain't gave him the talk yet, T.
Yep.
So his daddy say to him, I always assume you had sex with your bathers. I know I do. Like, what the fuck? T.
Pop's just keeping it a buck.
He admitted to his son he cheated on his mama with the
Pops
bathers.
Kept it a buck. He just kept it a buck. When you got so much money.
T, when them boys get over here to America.
What they do?
The barbershop.
Barbershop classic. Barbershop classic.
Pound for pound, Sugar Ray Robinson, the greatest fighter to ever live.
Yep.
Whatever you, the new boy, Mike Tyson. Then they get to talk about the heavyweights.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Whatever you, the new boy, Mike Tyson. He was Joe Louis, great. They get to talk about Joe Louis, Rock Marciano, and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. It's great, man. It's so much. It's so much to unpack in that film, bro.
That's some bitch say. They went to the barbershop.
Right.
Everybody should know. If you don't know the barbershop scene, America, YouTube it. Do it now. After you watch all episodes, all segments of Bring It to the Square. Okay.
Right.
Do that.
Right.
Okay. Them motherfuckers got to arguing about Joe Louis.
Yep.
Rock and Marciano.
Yep.
Okay. And them old men were in there arguing. See, that's one of the great things about our culture. And arguing about sports.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You get the generational debate. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in this scene, it's just old men argue, you know what I'm talking about? But if y'all been to a black barbershop, y'all know what I'm talking about. The generational debates and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Them boy got to talk about Joe Louis, and he started making excuses for Joe Louis because one of them brought up the fact that Rock Marciano beat him. He beat Joe Louis's ass. And that boy said, that's they one. That's they one. Rock Marciano. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rock Marciano out their ass.
Yep.
Yes, they won. Rock Marciano. I'm gonna tell you once for all, Rock Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rock Marciano ain't shit.
Yep. He did that.
Joe Louis is what? And then he tried to make up shit. Joe Louis was 75 years old when he fought. I don't give a fuck how old he was. He got his ass whooped.
Yep. And you already know how we do it today. I mean, that still goes on
that's
today.
Still the same shit.
That's why it's so legendary.
That's the same shit.
That's 40 years ago almost, man.
Them boy got into. I ain't got no problem with Cash Clay. I'm just saying I stopped liking Cash Clay once changed the name on Muhammad Ali. What kind of shit is that? Black folk be saying that kind of shit.
They do.
And then it's the white Jewish man hopping that bitch T.
Yep.
To my song. A man has the right to change his name to whatever he wants to change it to. And if a man was to be called Muhammad Ali, God damn it, this is a free country. You should respect his wishes and call the man Muhammad Ali.
That's right.
His mama named Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
His mama named Clay.
I don't give a fuck what he changed name to. He Clay to me. I say Clay. And then America, they go back to Simi and Akeem's character, because this is Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy in the damn barbershop doing these
standing there.
Okay.
They doing the characters. Yeah.
They doing them characters. But then they go back to them outside that little apartment they get ready to go into. And if you listen closely, you can still hear them motherfuckers talking in the barbershop. And that man talking about he went to see Muhammad Ali fight one time. I went to see him fight one time. I stood up. I said, everybody talking about Ali. I stood up. I said, Clay. It's real low, but you can hear him saying that shit. Okay. Now, since we're talking to barbershop, let me hit my brother with something.
Okay.
Because there was a scene when he came back to the barbershop.
Okay.
And they were up in there arguing about Frank Sinatra and Dr. King. They argue about all kind of shit up in the barbershop.
Yeah.
You ain't never meet no Frank Sinatra.
Just lies on lies.
Come on, be lying up in the barbershop.
Yeah.
But when that boy came back in that barbershop, he got one thing done in his head, T.
Yeah.
He got that Prince's look cut off.
Yeah.
T, I used to have one of those. Did you know that?
No.
I used to have T.
Where the pictures at?
See, I had one of those all the way to like 5th grade, dog.
Hey man, who are you?
See, I had one of those. Not up to 5th grade. In 5th grade, I still had that motherfucker.
So like, tell me who you are.
I had to, dude. I thought I was Eddie
you
Murphy. You
royalty and I didn't know.
See, I thought I was Eddie Murphy, dude. I got a class picture. You know how in school you take your school pictures.
Right.
I got a picture in which I stole one of my sister's gold chains off of my grandmama shelf. Stole the gold chain, put the gold chain. Okay.
Which sister? The oldest?
No, the middle, the older sister.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I don't know if it's two separate pictures or not. But either way, okay. I got a picture in which, you know how Eddie Murphy used to do the eyebrow thing. Everybody think that's just The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. No, Eddie Murphy had that. That shit. Okay.
He slicked it on the coming. Well, nah, he ain't really doing coming to everything. But go ahead.
I called myself trying to do that shit in the picture, dog.
Yeah.
For the class picture.
Yeah.
But I guess the motherfucker caught me before I could get that bitch all the way up there, bro. And so it's just a weird looking ass picture. But I got this shit. I tried to do that shit in a picture. So I tried to do that. I had the damn, I called it a ducktail. I know I had this shit in fifth grade. I know I had it in fifth grade because some girl sitting behind me used to goddamn sit up there and be fucking with it. So I still remember that. I had no business still having that by then, T. No fucking business having that. But because of this movie, I had that goddamn ducktail, bro. My fucking princess look. Okay. Them boys get in that apartment. They get up there and they get this ratchet ass apartment. You see that dog outline right there.
Yeah.
Classic line. Damn shame what they did to that dog. Like, mother, you can just be on Twitter randomly and you see that shit. Like Jamel Hill, I've seen she love that goddamn line. Yeah. McDowell's.
The McDowell's. Yeah. That's Samuel L. in the movie, man.
Samuel L. Jackson in the goddamn movie, too.
Samuel L. Jackson in the movie, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah. It's heavy, man. From front to back. From front to back, man. It's just heavy, man. You go John Amos in that bitch. You go to the club scene. That shit great. My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breast. Yeah. Like you got that shit up in there. The Black Awareness pageant. The pageant, bro. Though it's so much, man. It is just like it's so woven, so great. It's woven so great, bro. It's like for real, like you know how TNT used to give people Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz, all that, you know, just give us these ones. They got to if they down with the culture these days, that's one of the only ones you got to play. You just run that on TBS, run that on TNT.
Can we get the youngins to watch it? I tried. Okay, remember I had the mentor group. You came and sat in on the mentor group, folks. Right. Shout out to my brother. Real moment. Okay, we having fun right now. Let me put this on wax.
Okay.
I appreciate you for that.
Right.
I appreciate you for that. A lot of motherfuckers might say they're gonna come with. My brother came to my mentor group, Man University.
Yeah.
Sat in with these boys. I don't know if we were playing cards. I don't know if we were doing a fantasy football draft. I don't know what we were doing.
I think it might be a football draft.
But it take 50 minutes, 55 minutes to get from his house to my house.
Yeah.
It takes another 20 minutes to get to where I used to teach.
Yeah.
And he drove and came to sit with them boys.
Yeah, man.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
We had a good time.
But I used to try to get these boys to watch some of this classic shit, and they couldn't put them phones down.
They can't, man.
They didn't have the attention span. The only thing I think I put Harlem Nights up one time, and the only shit that they focused on was the stop it, don't shoot that little motherfucker no more.
Yeah,
that's it. So it's like I don't know if this new generation got the attention span to really soak in these classics like that, man.
It's some hints, it's some things in there, man. I mean, just the fact, if you a fan for real, tying in Trading Places to that movie. When he handed the homeless, handed them guys the bag.
And that's brilliant.
And it's brilliant. Because
he tied all his shit.
He just tied it up, and it's just like, okay. And then look, wait a minute now. We're not going to end this without talking about Lisa. Now, we ain't going to even do that today. You understand me? Lisa
McDowell.
Lisa McDowell is still fine today.
See that?
Let me.
Did she go on to star in anything else?
I don't know if she did.
Like
I really don't.
It's hard to be big as that. Okay.
I really don't know if
hard
she
to be
did.
big as that.
I really don't
Did
know
she
if
go
she
on to
did.
star in a show, a big show? Another hit?
Sherry Headley was her name.
Mhm.
She uh uh she was in The Preacher's Wife. Yeah, she was in The Preacher's Wife. She was in Johnson Family Vacation.
Mhm.
Yeah. She's done some other small stuff, but nothing too crazy. I mean, that's really about it.
Uh-huh.
Man,
Well, look. Okay, you're right. She deserves a shout out.
you
But
got
this
to talk.
also, I can't move off of that Black awareness pageant without pointing out
Oh yeah.
that
Oh,
Reverend Brown motherfucking ass sat up here
what do you tell her for?
and called God
What do you call
the Hugh Hefner on high. I have never in my life heard God described that way. First of all, he told us, I ain't come to preach to y'all today. Black folks know when a
No, that's a
pastor
lie.
say that,
No, that ain't right. No,
they
that's
about to speak.
it's not true. They finna
I
go.
ain't come to speak to y'all. I ain't come to preach to y'all today.
Mhm.
But when I see the contestants for the Miss Black Awareness pageant, I feel good. I feel good because I know it's a God somewhere.
Yep.
There's a God
Yep.
somewhere. And then look, this is a pastor.
Yeah.
And he gonna tell the women, turn around for me, ladies, please.
Mhm.
See, he can't do that.
But that's a good point. That's the whole point.
Look, but see, I know these pastors really be like that. But
Just
this
saying,
boy
man.
Reverend Brown went ahead, turn around for me, ladies, please.
I'm just saying, man.
That boy say, only God can make it. Hugh Hefner, Larry Flint, they can take a picture, but only God, the Hugh Hefner on high, can make it.
Just saying, man.
What is wrong with these boys, man?
Front to back, man. Listen.
Now, hold on. Was Reverend Brown Arsenio or was that Eddie?
That was Arsenio.
Arsenio underrated then in the culture.
I thought that
And
was
that's
Arsenio.
saying so. This
I
man
thought
got
that was Arsenio.
the only guy with the only black man with a successful nighttime show is still underrated in my opinion.
You don't mean Magic had one?
Notice I threw in successful. And I love Magic, and I used to watch it.
Arsenio born the same day as my son, man. I ain't know that.
It's just in my boy Wop.
That's what's up.
It's just in my nephew.
That boy crazy, man.
Look,
That's a wild dude.
that Black Awareness pageant also had
That's a lot of gems in that. In just that scene.
the Black Awareness pageant team also gave you and I Mr.
Randy Watson.
Watson. And I'm gonna put it on. Look, this ain't put it on something. I'm about to put it on something right now.
Okay.
I'm dead serious when I say this too.
I know.
You might go off on me about this.
Go ahead. No,
Because we are both music lovers with historians of music.
Okay.
I will take Randy Watson's I Believe the Children Are Our Future over Whitney Houston. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give me Randy.
This man right here, bro.
That boy good.
That for real, man. Are you serious right now?
I'm dead. I'm taking his over Whitney.
God.
That man's heart was in that, T. And I know they were trying to be comedic, but I felt that shit.
For real,
I've heard that version more than I've heard Whitney Houston. I heard that version first before I had ever heard that.
You ain't never sung that in school? Man.
Nope. I sang it along with Randy Watson. That's what I did do. Randy and Sexual Chocolate.
Come on, man. For
Randy
real,
and Sexual Chocolate.
For real, man. Over Whitney's, man.
Over that. Give me Randy. And Randy went on a world. I got a t-shirt, I think, that say Randy Watson World Tour.
Yeah.
1988.
Yeah, some shirts out there.
Send that boy on tour. He was on the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. That's a real one. Okay. and they were wrong for having. They were shitting on that young man, on that old dude out there in the crowd that thought he was good. That boy's good and terrible. And then other little sidebar in there. They bring the donation plate down there. That man
connection plate.
He put the chicken bone in that
Chicken
motherfucker.
bone in
He said, donation. I thought it was a trash, stupid ass. Don't be hitting on me. And then he told him, hey, you tall black motherfucker. And then the dude said, hey, y'all stop. There's women up in here. And then that motherfucker said, I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody giving me nothing. I had no business watching this shit as a child.
I want to say,
if I sold this shit to your goddaughter, see, I don't do none of that. I don't let her listen to the explicit content. She can't watch my shit, of course, America.
Right.
Like y'all might think I'm wild and crazy shit. I parent.
Right.
If I turn that shit on for your godchild, her eyes would be like this.
She might as well get exposed.
Now she's heard me curse before, like if I slip or if I get mad, I go off. But she ain't never watched no media like that.
Listen, man,
her ass will be.
I'm for real now, cause see, I'm trying to remember. You talking about how you first watched it. I'm trying to remember how I did. I can't remember. I want to say I went to the theater with my mama to watch that.
My mama Moncure ain't took you to no theater to watch that.
See,
you not gonna get on these airways and lie on my mama Moncure.
Well, I tell you one thing I do know. I went. I'm gonna double down then if you want to do it like that. I'll tell you one other thing. I don't play by watch, and I know I went and watched it with her. It was New Jack City. No, I went to watch it with her. That's facts.
No, it's not. Okay. Now you're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do.
I believe we went to watch New Jack City together.
Well, your belief is incorrect. Shout out to Mama Moncure.
She covered my eyes on the parts I couldn't watch. That's what she did. But we went to watch New Jack City. We was in a Pontiac, Grand Am, white. Facts. That's facts. Me and my mama used to watch a lot of movies because my daddy at the time, he was in the Navy and stuff, new program. So he was doing a lot of studying. So all my time was really spent with my mama. So my mama still owed me like $5 from a Die Hard bet. I bet my mama $5 she was gonna fall asleep first. We were watching Die Hard. And I said, Mama, we had a pull-out couch. And she pulled the couch out, she pops popcorn, old school popcorn. Not none of them microwave, the old school.
Oh, on the stove?
No, she had with the popcorn maker with the little chute. And you drop the butter in there and the seeds, and it pop it out the chute and shoot in the bowl. That was back in her Sears days and things, you know. Okay. And I bet her $5 that she still ain't gave me today. And that's 34 years later, and I still need my money, Mama. Let me put that out there. The gas is high. I need my $5. What?
Shut your mouth.
I just want to put that out there. My mama owed me $5 today. And I need my money. I don't play by my money.
I got a question for you. First, I got another classic line with John Amos' character, the Pop, told King Jaffe Joffer, "This America, Jack.
This America, Jack. Yeah.
Now we be using that shit. You know what I'm talking about? We be using that shit because so much fuck shit be going on in this bitch.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? We let them know this America, Jack. I'll break my foot off in your royal ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
He did that.
I like this shit. But I got a question for you, T. You brought up Lisa McDowell.
It ain't by Lisa. Okay.
Yes.
Lisa, all right, I need to be about. Okay, go ahead.
On that subway,
my
boy Akeem, who I almost named my son after, Amari's name was almost Akeem. It was almost Akeem.
Yeah, this was your boy.
It just needed to be. His name had to start with an A, because my name started with an A. My wife's name started with an A.
So AKEEM, like they used to spell Lajuan?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to be an A, and I wanted to be African, because I hate my fucking name. Okay. Right. I got the whitest fucking name American. And as one of my young boys said, he said, I'm the blackest light-skinned person he's ever seen in his life. Okay. So I wanted my son to have a real deal name. Okay, but my wife didn't like Hakeem, so we settled on Amari. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. All right, so on that subway.
Yeah.
My boy renounced his throne.
Yeah, he did.
He said, I renounce my throne. I am no longer the king of the prince of Zamunda. I renounce my throne.
Yep, he did.
T,
Yep.
you a king of a whole nation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You rule as far as you can see.
You T'Challa before T'Challa.
All that, yes. Zamunda was that before what's that shit?
Wakanda.
Wakanda. All right.
Okay.
So before you had Wakanda,
Right.
you had motherfucking
Smooth.
Zamunda.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay. Elephants walking through that bitch. Hello,
Right.
Baba. All that.
Right. Right. Spring water.
Is there any kind of pussy
Mm-hmm.
that's good enough to make a motherfucker renounce his throne?
It was Lisa McDowell.
He hadn't even had it yet.
That's the
That
thing.
night he was about to get it, he took her to the place. He saw them rose petals on the thing, and he got scared and was like,
Lisa cannot see me like this.
"That's right."
Lisa cannot see this.
So he hadn't even sniffed it yet, T. And this man had renounced his throne.
Well, he was hot with. Remember, he was hot with Simeon because he told him fix it up.
That's
and
true.
He just did the most.
That's true.
And then he had to switch it up. The man was just trying to be smooth.
That
baby.
boy nose was a little bit too wide open, T.
For what?
T.
For Lisa?
He hadn't even tasted pussy yet, and he renouncing his throne.
That ain't no problem.
We wouldn't tell none of our young boys to do that.
This is the 80s, baby. This the 80s, baby. This the 80s, baby.
You got young boys on your docket. I done handed some of these young boys off on your docket.
It's the 80s.
If your young boys come to you and say let's say they gonna quit their job for that pussy, you not gonna let them do that.
Okay, here's what I want. Here's what I need them to do. If they describe to me right there, okay, in that moment, they say, this the one. I'm giving up everything. My throne, my princess luck, my everything. I don't even want my own money in my pocket. I just want to be with Lisa McDowell. What I want them to tell me is, what is it about Lisa McDowell make it work? Tell me. You mean to tell me? Now I ain't saying now that's extreme, of course. Let's just be real. That right there is extreme.
But we got motherfuckers out here that are goddamn they ain't got no throne or nothing to renounce. Well, but they giving up. They giving up families. Let's say they got a family and they come across another chick.
Okay, now there is where they
renouncing that throne. They the king of that family. They renouncing that throne and they going over here.
And that's where it all changes right there. That's where it all changes. But now I'm looking at a man like Akeem at this point in his life.
I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Maybe he just wanted somebody just real.
I'm gonna give you a scenario. You got a dude, he a supervisor at Nissan in Central Mississippi.
Okay.
He goes to the casino on the coast in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Okay.
He meets a woman. She bad. Bah, bah, bah. All that. Okay.
Okay.
They gamble a little bit. They go to dine. They have a good time.
Okay.
He don't hit though. Because Akeem didn't hit. He don't hit.
Okay.
But he enjoys the company. Okay.
But now
he start talk. They talk. They date.
But tell me what she talking about though.
She talking good. She talking good.
Good.
Remember, Lisa McDowell now had a good head on her now. Lisa McDowell got a good head on her. Come from a good family.
Like give me because there was some gems she dropped in the midst of that.
She trying to see at the Black Awareness Page. She trying to help folks. We know she the one up there trying to help folks. She wants you to put the money in that fold, not the one that jingle and all that.
Well, no, the whole little thing with the dude with Eric LaSalle, with that situation, and just how that wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? And she, and how he was treating that king.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying? So she's showing.
But see, that's the genius of this film again, though, because Eric was supposed to be like an American prince.
That's right.
because capitalism in this country, once you get that money, he's coming from the Soul Glow dynasty and this motherfucker. So
Yep.
he got this money, you know what I'm
He
talking
got bread.
about?
She
But
got bread.
she feeling forced into a situation. Akeem feeling forced into a situation from an
Yep.
African standpoint. And see, they both want to do their own thing.
And the daddy was capping the whole time.
It's the brilliance of the writing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But you got your young boy. He wanna move down there to the coast.
Mhm.
He wanna say fuck this supervisor job at Nissan. He wanna move on down there with Lil Shawty.
Mhm.
So he renouncing that throne. You not finna advise him to do that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. The renouncing of the throne thing is a lot extreme. But
Right.
what I will say is, if there's a Lisa McDowell that comes upon you in your life, I would say strongly consider. Read some little. Sure on the subject. You sure? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just where I'm at with it, man. At this, look, Lisa Mc. You know, I said Nia Long
That's what you said.
was the one in the 90s, right?
That is what you said.
Shari Headley was so fine in the 80s, man. That one was beautiful, bro.
Got a lot of folks in them 80s. You got Apollonia. What's the college spinoff of the Cosby Show?
Oh, Different World?
Different World.
Who,
Whitley
Lisa
Gilbert.
Bonet?
You got Whitley Gilbert. You got the Cosby Show, and you got Lisa Bonet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got a lot of folks to you.
Let me tell you something. If Lisa McDowell, if there were more Lisa McDowells in this world, we'd be thriving, man. We'd be thriving. She don't want nothing for nothing. But now she didn't cap at the end. She said, well, I want some of this too. But I know who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was the beauty of it. Like, would you really give up all this for what he asked at the end? Would you really give up all this for me? Something like that.
And she like, nah.
And it was so pretty when she did it like that too. It was
Shut
so
your mouth. Here we go. See, this is where
that woman, Shari hit, man.
This is where
Eddie, and see, that's what Eddie's genius is at too.
Because bad motherfucker.
Eddie casting her was perfect. There's nobody else that could play that part but her. It was perfect. She was it for that point, for that particular movie in that day and time. She was the perfect one because she ain't no bam like God damn, but you be like something about her. Like you just want to get to know her a little better. That's the way I looked at her. And that's more intriguing to me than just the God damn. It's like she got a good head on her shoulder.
That's kind of how he was looking at the Black awareness rally when he saw her.
Yeah.
Like he didn't, you got these shoulders over here in the bathing suits.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't. Matter of fact, what Simi told him to pick from one of them.
Yeah.
And he wasn't checking for that.
Right there on that microphone, right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Little subtle shit. There's little life lessons
man.
in that motherfucker.
Stuff hit. It just hit different, man. It's a great movie. It's got a lot of lessons in it. It got a lot of real stuff in it. It's stuff that's still happening today in this movie. I mean, you name it. It's all there, man. And it's an hour and 30 minutes. It's perfect. It's just perfect, man.
Good shit.
Did it win any awards?
Don't even ask me that, because if I look that shit up and that motherfucker, see, you know them folks. You know how these folks do. You know how they don't get into them Oscars.
We really didn't get. We really didn't get.
You know them folks don't give a fuck about us.
I know, but something. Give me a humanitarian.
It about didn't. I don't know, but I know it got the Hood Award. So I want young boys, young women. Make sure y'all check that motherfucker out.
Yeah.
Give it its just due.
Just watch it, man.
Put the fucking phone down.
It's that, man.
You
may not know who these people are. You may not know who. We can fill you in later.
That don't matter.
But it's just the movie and
that shit up in you. It's from the 80s. And now we getting on up there.
It's classic.
Cause them 80s is seeming farther and farther away.
It's
It be hitting me sometime that like we're in 2022, so I'm thinking about like 1992, like thinking about the Chronic or something being out. That's 30 years ago.
30 years ago, man.
So we talking the 80s. This came dropped probably 1988, something like that.
It was 80, yeah, 80, 88.
So we talking
80.
like what 34 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is a classic.
Man, it's dope, man.
This is great shit. This is great art. That is timeless. So get that shit up in you, cause that shit dope.
Yep.
For real, for real.
Yep.
Bring it to the square.
My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
Makes a statement.